But I remember one time my ex-girlfriend, she got jumped in the hall. She got jumped in the what is it, the staircase. She got jumped in the staircase and like this is crazy as shit. It's not funny, but they came in the room and held her braids up and went in the room, got her other friend. They basically walked in the room, the classroom, and it was like, we got your friend. And they had you get what I'm saying? They had my girlfriend braids, not my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend braids in their hand. And then it was a whole fucking classroom that walked into the class. And I just don't think Generation Alpha is giving it up like that. I think everything is a little bit more sensitive, which that's not a bad thing. But I don't think they're giving it up like that. Like I don't think you get what I'm saying? They got a lot of mouth, but I don't think they're really giving it up like that. So it's just one of those things where it's just like, okay, they're a little bit more fragile in my opinion. So it's just one of those things where it's like, how do these kids, or why are these kids watching a whole bunch of like fighter shows and stuff like that? Like I can't even really remember, but I probably was watching like Saved by the Bell or I was watching Fresh Prince in 8th grade. Actually, we want to be honest, that's the type of stuff I was watching. Yes, Fresh Prince wasn't always, PG-13 friendly or whatever, but it wasn't a baddies or this or that. The fact that some of them kids actually watching that is kind of crazy, because it's like, wow, like the whole trajectory of just what they're inspired to be, or who is just, I don't know, it's I don't know. And then they always talking about, there's kids online. Parents need to actually parent their children and not just tolerate them. And a lot of them are just having them just because they fuck for them joints, and they're tolerating them, and that's not cool. This is where I complain. This is where I talk shit. This is where I argue with people. This is where I talk about real life, everyday shit. This is not a la la land. So if you don't like it, you can get the fuck off the videos. This is my life.
Shout out to Philly, the city that's fucking gritty. Ain't nobody in the city that's really been fucking with me. Got my arms in a knot, career in the dot. Just signed on the line and a nigga won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
But this is what the problem actually is though, because y'all normalize weird ass mentally ill behavior. I don't like the fact that y'all make it seem like y'all have to tear people down in their comments. Why? Your mother ain't teach you, if you don't got something nice to say, don't say that shit? I would never go out my way to comment some nasty ass, disgusting, hateful, miserable, dirty shit on somebody's post. And I didn't have to do that. Like, you guys are disgusting. I could throw up. You guys are ill. Raised in a barn. Uncultured swine, if you will. Then y'all kill me with the, that's what the comments is for. Go ahead and pass away.
Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, and breaking news. I am your host, Quincy Harris, and I'm here with your breaking news with your and let the crowd go wild. So today we are here with some Chrisean festivities. So apparently the dad has officially entered the chat, aka the circus, which we knew it was happening because of course he has been looking after the baby, so there was no doubt or time that he was going to come into the circus eventually. So this is Blueface dad response to Karlissa speaking on Chrisean Jr. looks online, lead by example. All right, here we go. Hopefully the dad got some common sense. This is Everything Entertainment.
Blueface daddy coming out, he said grandparent or parent shouldn't be online talking about their kids, grandkids, or anybody's baby in any negative way.
Oh.
You can tell that was an immature and unfit parent from day one. This is so immature and embarrassing. Disrespectful, cray, and not keeping it 100. Lead by example. He put a clown on him. He definitely talking about Karlissa. He
right.
100% is talking about Karlissa. Finally, somebody's making some goddamn sense, because that was Chrisean's whole point. Why you online talking about it? You can talk about it amongst yourself.
Right.
Nobody knows. But the moment you always bring everybody's personal business to social media, I remember that when she talked about Blueface and how she was talking about how big his thing was as a baby. And
that was crazy.
Talking about all kinds of crazy shit. Talking about Chrisean this, Chrisean that, Jaden this. Talking about her other son. She exposed too much of her family business.
Right.
Nobody asked. Like, it's just crazy. You want to have a relationship with Jaden, the grandkids, Chrisean, the grandkids.
Right.
Because as a grandmother, you can't just have a relationship with the grandkids. Maybe when they get older, but right now, when they're under 10 or 5 years old,
You gotta be cordial.
You cannot really have a real relationship unless you're cool with the parents.
Right.
And I would be down if I was Jaden, you're not gonna be online talking shit all day about me and then expect to want to see the grandkids and then get online and complain about how you can't see them.
Right.
Same thing goes for Chrisean. She was lucky enough to let you see the grandkids that one time.
Right.
And she said, no cameras, cut that shit off.
Right.
You don't never see Blueface dead.
Even though we seen it, though.
Trying to record shit online, talking shit about the baby looks. He stayed low key. I don't even know what the nigga voice sound like. That's how low key Blueface dad is.
Yeah.
Karlissa is the complete opposite.
That's
I see
true.
why they broke up. He won't deal with that bullshit.
Right. I was about to say, it sounded like he was holding her accountable. It seemed like he was holding her accountable, that's all. That's probably why they broke up. I thought the dad was gonna speak or something. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. The 8 minutes not even fucking up. What is it doing? Alright, let's see.
Karlissa responded to Blueface dad and said, parents aren't supposed to rob their sons of 100K either. Unless you try to get a dollar on my son and see how that works out for you.
Oh.
And then she said, Daddy a whole transgression. Now you want to pop out talking about unfit? With a lady from the valley who said he like fingers over behind, please stand up.
What? Hey, yo. I mean, in a sense, I'm not saying I didn't know anything or anything like that, but in a sense, it would explain the Blueface thing. Because with people, and people be so stupid, if you really go and do your homework, like, do y'all know, and I found this to be a very interesting topic, do you know in science, they said that a lot of male giraffes are gay? I never knew no shit like that. That's a fact though. A lot of male giraffes are gay. It's you go just do your research. I can't explain it to you unless you look it up. Do your research though. It would make sense, but
If you are as hell for that, this shit.
not saying Blueface is any of that. I'm just saying, you know, from past situations and topics that have occurred online, as far as, you know, the door and the phone and everything, I mean, it wouldn't be off brand.
Rick Fox might be the daddy. Right. This is the
Go get a blood test. Rick Fox might be. Oh,
pettiest woman in the world.
that's crazy.
How the hell you go from saying you stole 100K from Blueface? I don't believe that because how the hell both of them still cool? Like, they was hanging out before he went to jail. And then you don't say he is trans because he be painting his fingernails and his toes. And now you don't say
Wear dresses. She said.
you're not even the real daddy of Blueface. Rick Fox is. Man, shut the hell up. Karlissa is so sad and miserable. This lady is in her 50s, bro. She acting like she was 27 years old. Like always, she
Yeah,
don't
that's
never
crazy.
take no accountability for nothing. The only thing that Blueface dad said was, stop speaking about people's kids and grandkids online. Why you
Right.
doing that? Why you spreading hate? Why you spreading misinformation?
Right.
Giving your opinion when it's not needed. Always talking about Chrisean this. Always talking about Blueface this, Jaden this. Mind your own business. Talk about your husband. What the hell your husband doing? What the hell are you doing to be a better person? She don't talk about nothing.
Because apparently her husband don't be telling her, like, be quiet, this, that, and the third. But is this the same husband that they said when Chrisean and, who was it? When Chrisean and Karlissa was fighting, they, like, jumped him or knocked him out cold or something? I don't know. I don't really like talking about
None of that shit. All she do is get online all day and gossip about some bullshit. Like she was the best woman in the world. She like the woman that always fucked up in her life, always did all the wrong shit, but get older and start judging everybody else. Like she was any better.
Mm-hmm.
Now she wanna come at Blueface dad's sexuality. Now you wanna say he's stealing money. Now you wanna say he's not the father.
Right.
This lady is sad and pathetic, bro. And I don't see what her husband see in her, but they both must be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That shit is crazy.
Your boy need nudes. Yeah, your boy need nudes. Alright, this is Blueface mom apologizes to Chrisean for speaking negatively about Junior.
So looking like Karlissa apologizing to Chrisean, she said, I apologize if you took my personality the wrong way. I apologize if my language felt offensive. I'm old and human. My intentions was pure towards none. But Lord, if my heart was cold towards his mother, I'm tired and I'm sorry.
Hey, y'all need to stop saying that too. Because that's low-key starting to get on my nerves too. The whole, I'm old and human. Do you have an AARP card? Do you qualify for an AARP card? If you don't qualify for an AARP card, you are not the O word. Stop speaking that on yourself too. Like that's a negative. It's certain words. It just they were created to be negative, underlying negative tone. And old, no. I can be 59. I'm not going to be old. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Stop saying.
I don't know why she doing this. Like, I would think that she was genuine if she didn't do this 50 or 11 goddamn times. Like, I'm keep it real.
Right.
It's not the first time that she apologized to Chrisean. I forgot when it was. I think it was sometime last year. She was like, I apologize to Chrisean. I'm going to stay in your corner. Call me if you need me to help with the baby. If you need me to keep him for a couple days, I'll change him.
And what crazy thing is, Karlissa would have been better off just keeping that relationship than going against Chrisean. Because if you wanted the clout that bad, you could have did, you know how Chrisean supporters and fans is. She could have been online doing stuff like bedtime. I mean, what is it called? Bedtime stories with Junior or something. You get what I'm saying? Like, if Chrisean would have got comfortable and she would have really felt like, oh, you wasn't on no fuck shit, or she, I don't think Karlissa gonna hurt the baby, but if she, you never know how she feels. You get what I'm saying? For you saying the baby look like Charles Barkley and he ugly and all this other stuff. So it's just like, you get what I'm saying? Maybe if she felt a little bit better, you would have been able to keep the baby. And then if getting clout was her intentions, like you went about it all the wrong way. Like you okay, now let me, you get what I'm saying? Like, is her thinking isn't devious enough, if we gonna be honest. Like, not saying that she should be thinking devious, but by how all of this always look, it looked like, Karlissa is reaching for some sort or form of clout all the time. So it's just one of those things to me where it's like, okay, if this was your whole thing from the beginning to get clout and make your own name, stuff like that, maybe you would have did better off with aligning with Chrisean, because I see you already getting the TMZ stuff and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? You could have had more to speak about it, or you could have made a children's book, Junior and Me, or something. You got what I'm saying? Like, you could have really played off of it and got that money if that was your only intention. So it's just like, you're going about it wrong if that's your intentions.
Whatever I do,
that's all.
Chrisean
My
never reached
opinion.
out, and she went right back to the bullshit. So I hope Chrisean don't fall for the bait again, because she already did it one time. Like, she got on IG Live and was like, yeah, she got a big heart, and she gonna give Karlissa a chance, and that's when she let her see the baby the first time. But then, Karlissa went back to her same old ways, and Chrisean was like, no, F you weird. All of y'all can, whatever. That's when she was going in on Karlissa.
Right.
And Karlissa claimed that she won't go mention her no more, but we all know this is Karlissa. She
Right.
gonna say one thing and do a whole other thing.
Right.
She just bored as hell. She claimed that she promoting her show, but in reality, you hurting your show.
Right.
You online just going crazy on people. Everybody don't want to see all that craziness all the time. Like,
Right.
maybe some people, but if you want to grow your audience, you can't be online talking crazy all the goddamn time.
Right.
Promote your show. Stop going in on an innocent child talking about whether he got this condition or alcohol, feeder syndrome, whatever people were saying.
Oh my fucking
This is
God.
not her place to speak on. Now, I said Chrisean would confide in Karlissa and told her what was the condition, and Karlissa would have got her on her platform and said it. That would have been crazy.
Exactly.
She just need to worry about her own business, which I think what it should be.
Alright, let me see. Alright, this is 13-year-old boy celebrates his birthday by having a Chrisean Rock themed party.
Now, this don't make no goddamn sense. Somebody's mama dressed their 13-year-old son up with a Chrisean Rock shirt and it looked like a long-ass Chrisean Rock coat. And I'm pretty sure his birthday party is Chrisean Rock thing. This is not the first time I saw this shit. It was either last year or the year before. But it looked like a little-ass girl. She had a Chrisean Rock birthday party. Like, these little-ass kids is not coming to their parents asking, can we get the Chrisean Rock themed birthday party or...
You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy though too? They had it's teachers, like literally I seen something on TikTok and teachers is literally like, all of my students asked to draw the baddies, so we're drawing the baddies today. And it was like, this is Natalie, none is that. And I'm just like, bro, like, we watch TV, and I guess 13 is middle school. That's probably like 7th, 8th grade. I'm not gonna sit here and hold you. 7th, 8th grade, I was smoking weed and different stuff. But I feel like today, you know, not Gen Z, because I feel like Gen Z is over with at this point. I feel like Gen Z is already grown. Well, like early 20s, but they still a hot ass mess in my opinion, somewhat. But the next generation behind Gen Z, whatever that generation is, let me see. They're like, I don't know. They're like, they're appearing more like, what generation is after Gen Z? Let me see. Generation Alpha, like is yeah, that's and it's like, to me personally, it's like, I don't know, they're like, that kid right there, he's kind of small. Me, when I was in 8th grade, I was already like 5'10" or something like that. You get what I'm saying? When I was in 7th, 8th grade, I always like 5'10", at least 5'9", but we was really like getting it pot, like people was getting put to sleep in like stairwells and like I really came from one of those schools. Like we really was like like, you coming out with my middle school, like you had to be careful where you went in the school, because motherfuckers was jumping people. You had to be ready. Like I remember one time, and not to ramble, but I remember one time my ex-girlfriend, she got jumped in the hall. She got jumped in the the staircase. She got jumped in the staircase, and like this was crazy as shit. It's not funny, but they was like, they came in the room and held her braids up and went in the room, got her other friend. They basically walked in the room, the classroom, and it was like, we got your friend. And they had you get what I'm saying? They had my girlfriend braids, not my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend braids in their hand. And then it was a whole fucking classroom that walked into the class. And I just don't think Generation Alpha is giving it up like that. I think everything is a little bit more sensitive, which that's not a bad thing. But I don't think they're giving it up like that. Like, I don't think you get what I'm saying? They got a lot of mouth, but I don't think they're really giving it up like that. So it's just one of those things where it's just like, okay, they're a little bit more fragile in my opinion. So it's just one of those things where it's like, how do these kids, or why are these kids watching a whole bunch of like fighter shows and stuff like that? Like, I can't even really remember, but I probably was watching like Saved by the Bell or I was watching Fresh Prince in 8th grade. Actually, we want to be honest, that's the type of stuff I was watching. Yes, Fresh Prince wasn't always, PG-13 friendly or whatever, but it wasn't a baddies or this or that. The fact that, some of them kids actually watching that is kind of crazy, because it's like, wow, like the whole trajectory of just what they're inspired to be, or who is just, I don't know. It's I don't know. And then they always talking about, there's kids online. Parents need to actually parent their children and not just tolerate them. And a lot of them are just having them just because they fuck for them joints, and they're tolerating them. And that's not cool. That's not okay. I'm sorry.
As a celebrity is popping at the moment, thing birthday party, it's the parents that be doing this shit.
I do believe it's the parents inside to be doing that, though.
Sick, because what example are you setting for this kid?
No example.
They probably get on social media and see Chrisean Rock and all the drama between her and Blueface and think that shit is normal.
Right.
That's what's wrong with the generations.
Fucking exactly. They think this shit is normal. It's not normal. And then it kills me, the people that get online and be like, why would you post that, kids? Or why the fuck are your kids watching that? Why the fuck are your kids watching that? Like, you get what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. It's just different. Even when I had Facebook and we had MySpace and shit, we was doing kid shit on there, changing music. We was fucking, well, I guess MySpace kind of set my age, but we was, we was like, even on Facebook, like we was, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. We even had our teachers on Facebook in like 8th grade and stuff like that. That's how funny it was, because we would have teachers and shit that would add us. And I remember one day, not to ramble on, but I remember one day I was like at McDonald's, chill. I forgot my teacher was on my Facebook, and she was like, you need to come to school. Bro, real shit. But it's just like, no, this type of entertainment that they're watching nowadays is demonic. And I would be damned if somebody from Gen Alpha try to come, or Gen Z, try to say some smart shit to me or swing on me and think that I'm not gonna bust them in their fucking head with a brick. You got another thing coming. You can think that shit is baddie shit all you want. I will dust you the fuck out.
They normalize shit, and when the kids get older, they think it's normal. Like, my parents went through this, or I saw my parents always talking about these people, so that must be normal for me to go through the same shit instead of setting an example.
Weird.
Now, he's 13, so it's not like he's a little ass kid, but he's old enough to say, I want this for my birthday party.
Right.
Even if this was his idea, as a parent, you gotta step in and say, hell no, you was not having no Chrisean rock shit for your birthday party.
Right.
That's setting a terrible example. But these new parents, bro, they don't give a damn.
They don't know how to do shit.
What happened to Power Rangers, Spider-Man, superheroes?
I literally, like, last month, I literally had Power Rangers playing on my fucking TV as background noise. And then I actually started watching it, and it's like, why I didn't, because I had a friend that used to watch Power Rangers a lot, and I used to be over his, I was chilling or whatever. And I never really was into this shit, but I would always side-eye it, because it would be interesting, low-key. And I did have a favorite Power Ranger show growing up, Mystic Force, but it's just like, bro, I'm like, that's the type of shit, you got me saying? That's the type of shit we used to be watching. Like, we be in the house watching Transformers or something. Shia LaBeouf came out with a new Transformer movie. You know what I'm saying? It was just one of those things. But now y'all just, I don't know. It's just everything. They don't know true content. They don't know true this, true that. They don't know how to really, they don't know shit, bro.
What happened to that shit? Now it's all about influencers and shit. That make no sense.
Weird.
What y'all think about this?
Alright, let me see. This is the last one before I gotta run the fuck out the house. This is Karlissa puts Blueface dad on blast for seeing Chrisean Jr. but not his own grandchildren. Okay. How long ago was this?
Here goes Karlissa. She got something to say to Blueface dad. She said, someone tell James is dead be dead, that his daughters and his real grandkids are looking for him. My son said I only could use it for clout because I was the only one providing for him when you disappeared to him like you doing them. Remember, you lived in California when your son was homeless and thirsty. Then going to sit up there and act like you give a F about these kids. Shame on your face. How your daughters have grandkids?
But why was he homeless and thirsty though? Let's ask that, Karlissa. Why was he homeless and thirsty?
Kids, and you don't know it. Always trying to use some kids for a place to stay. Shame on you. She over there talking like she got a grandpa for her baby. You a scammer. He bought a teacher like he do his own. That's why John left you with a man you don't trust. So y'all can cancel each other out. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Karlissa always got something to say. Why you gotta expose some shit? Now, whether that's true or not, that's some shit that he gotta handle. Maybe he trying to reconcile his relationship with Blueface and being his grandchild's life. But if that is true, so what? Let him deal with that. That's something that he gotta face every day. He gotta look himself in the mirror and realize he's a deadbeat. The other day, Karlissa claimed that Blueface's dad stole $100K from him. Like,
and you can be a deadbeat and still be there too. Replay that in your mind and rethink about it. I don't gotta explain it.
Why the hell would Blueface allow him back in his life if he really stole $100K? That's why I don't believe shit Karlissa saying. She claimed that his daughter's coming online and said, oh, how you gonna spend time with Chrisean Jr., but you didn't even meet your other grandkids? So like I said, if that's true, he gonna have to handle that. That's what Karlissa's problem is now. She always gotta expose family business.
I think she gotta handle
She
something.
always online talking bullshit, talking nonsense. Mind your own business. Like, how the hell her husband even can look at her every morning and just realize all the shit she be saying online? Like, they must be two in the same, bro. If I was Blueface, I'd just stay the hell away from her. If she not no real mother or grandmother, all she do is start shit. But she love the drama though. It's gonna be her for life, man. What y'all think about this, bro?
When he moves. Alright, that's good. I'm glad that was fast, because I gotta fucking go. I gotta run out the house. I gotta go for work. If he has to deal with Karlissa to see them, and maybe that's why he doesn't see them, I wouldn't either. She's toxic, and the visit would be posted on social media. I would stay away from her and anyone attached to her. She's so jealous of Papa Blue. Karlissa's an evil witch. You can't take the witch out of hell, but you can take the hell out of the witch. What? But you can take the hell. And you can take the witch out of hell, so you're taking her out of hell, but you can't. Oh, okay, I get it. He came at her when she was evidently talking to and about Chrisean. We know if Blue would have put Karlissa on, we wouldn't be having this conversation. She wants the bag too, and this how she getting it. But does that make it right? He did try to put her on, but Karlissa wants to run the show, and Blueface is too much of a diva for that. Someone in the family did post that he's a piece of crap. He has other kids and other grandchildren that he has absolutely nothing to do with. So he was totally out of line to even say anything to her on that platform, especially considering he ain't did nothing for his kids. Well, I mean, let me know what y'all think down below.
I still got the rap game in a choke. Shout out to Canada, those are my blokes. Shout out to Canada, those are my blokes. Shout out to Philly, the city that's fucking gritty. Ain't nobody in the city that's really been fucking with me. Got my arms in a knot, career in a dot. Just signed on the line and a nigga won't stop.